Louisiana beer reviews recorded at Mathern Supermarket in La Place, Louisiana. Today we are looking at 7th Street Wheat Lemon Basil from NOLA Brewing of New Orleans. Named after the 7th Street wharf across the street from the brewery on Chapatoulas Street. This beer is 4.5% alcohol. It says it on the can, but I noticed on their website they don't talk about that, and they don't really give the ingredients. They just say it's wheat ale made with lemon basil. It is now available year-round. For a while it was just like a seasonal. You could get it on draft. I had it once on draft at Irish House on St. Charles Avenue in New Orleans, but I never did a review. It says on the back, Laissez la bonne bière versée. Malt beverage with lemon basil added. Okay. Take a little tasting here at 6:45 a.m. Put it in this shelf glass. Now remember, in the tall tumbler glass at the Irish House, it had a pretty thick head, but here it's not going to. Mostly clear, but a little haze to it. Some ascending bubbles. It's golden. It may have sediment at the bottom. Although it does not look too cloudy. Okay, I remember when I went on a tour of their brewery when they first opened. They had no canning. They had beer available on draft and had these little draft packs they made, and they were sealing them by hand. But when they came out with the cans, they phased out the draft packs. Gets a good score on Beer Advocate with only 10 ratings. 41 out of 100 on rate beer, 61 out of 100 for the style, and they have a few ratings there. I think it was, I can't remember the number, 66, it wasn't a whole lot. And then an excellent score on the Beer and Me, and this is the first video review for this beer in the world. You can see some other NOLA beers. Well, maybe you can. There's the lemon basil. They have, well, okay. They have the other lineup up there, the Chapatoulas, the Irish Channel Stout, the Mecca, formerly Mecca Hopzilla, which had to be changed due to copyright infringement. Okay, so let's check it out. Well, it smells very bready. Not unlike a Sara Lee bread, you know, the honey bread. Although this doesn't really have a honey flavor. Some sort of spice is very mild. Like I would say this thing is 95% no spice and 5% spice pickup in the nose. No joke. So this is about as low profile as of an aroma as you're going to run across. So if what you need is something really aromatic, this is not going to be what you need. There's a lot more in the flavor. Although the flavor is not what you would call extremely bold. It's mildly bready. There's a little rush of the lemon basil and maybe some white pepper, and that quickly tails off. So it's like, the mouthfeel is light to medium. The finish is on the dry side, not super dry, but on the dry side. It's highly drinkable, and there's no slickness at all in the mouth. So it's a pretty clean mouthfeel. I think for someone who's just getting into craft beers, this would be a good introduction because it's so mellow, so approachable and easygoing that it wouldn't turn them away. It'd be similar to the Abita Purple Haze, for instance, or Abita Golden, or a Blue Moon, say, something like that, or a Shock Top, the original Shock Top. All those are good introductory craft beers, or if you want to say craft style beers for the macro producer. It's all the same thing, though, really. And you wouldn't want to introduce them to Mecca Hopzilla. Oh, I'm sorry, now I'll call them Mecca. You wouldn't want to introduce someone to that because it would probably turn them off. So. It's good. I will give it B-. It's on the lower end of good because it's just so, I don't want to use the word dull, but I could use that word. $10.49 a 6-pack. I think you can make your decision there. So laissez les bon temps rouler, let the good times roll, and y'all come on down to Louisiana, come to Mathern's, check out their growing and interesting beer selection. For instance, one more thing, this came in yesterday, and it's Finch's American wheat, so this is something that could be interesting to try. 5% alcohol, should be pretty mellow as well.